Saxon took the lead of a fearsome clan. Saxon, loyal to the end, fighting for master, no matter where it sends. With the crimson blades flashing and the warriors at his side, he brought the Mandalorians into Maul's dark tide. In battles fierce and ruthless, he showed no fear. With every strike and parry, his enemies drew near. But Saxon's loyalty, unwavering and true, he'd fight till his last breath for the vision he pursued. Saxon, loyal to the end, fighting for master, no matter where it sends. With the crimson blades flashing and the warriors at his side, he brought the Mandalorians into Maul's dark tide. Saxon, loyal to the end, fighting for a master, no matter where it sends. With the crimson blades flashing and the warriors at his side, he brought the Mandalorians into Maul's dark tide. In the shadows of Mandalore, a warrior stood tall. Saxon the enforcer, at the beck and call of a dark lord named Maul, with a vision so grand to unite the Mandalorians under one iron hand. Saxon, loyal to the end, fighting for master, no matter where it sends. With the crimson blades flashing and the warriors at his side, he brought the Mandalorians into Maul's dark tide. With a heart full of fire and a mind sharp as steel, he followed the dark path, making others kneel. For the Shadow Collective and Maul's deadly plan, Saxon took the lead of a fearsome clan. Saxon, loyal to the end, fighting for master, no matter where it sends. With the crimson blades flashing and the warriors at his side, he brought the Mandalorians into Maul's dark tide. In battles fierce and ruthless, he showed no fear. With every strike and parry, his enemies drew near. But Saxon's loyalty, unwavering and true, he'd fight till his last breath for the vision he pursued. Saxon, loyal to the end, fighting for master, no matter where it sends. With the crimson blades flashing and the warriors at his side, he brought the Mandalorians into Maul's dark tide. Saxon, loyal to the end, fighting for a master, no matter where it sends. With the crimson blades flashing and the warriors at his side, he brought the Mandalorians into Maul's dark tide.
And we're back much significantly sooner than Sunday, which is kind of funny. I've got got some videos to work on. And yeah, just some general chill time. GAC is already done, so for anyone tuning in now, I apologize. You're not going to get to witness this. We did win our match, though, so that was pretty cool. Our opponent, unfortunately for him, he did this really weird thing where he cleared top wall, and then he didn't have one shots for the back, and that ended up costing him. So we won by about 40 banners. Do I have to pay extra? Absolutely. You're required to pay 0 beforehand now, and you must continue to pay 10 times that. So, kind of rough. I know we're carrying. But yeah, so let's there's a few things we can do. I mean, we're currently in a less button stream right now, Bane. I think I only have one button on. Calvin After Dark, I mean, pretty much. Open enrollment. So Bane, my wife works in that, so we're already all signed up. She's helping other people sign up now. What's up, Danklord? Yes, we're After Dark. What's up, Davis, Daniel, Con Warlock, and Betty? Very nice, Warlock. Oh my. Yeah, so I actually will need some people's help if anyone either has the information or knows where to find it. One of the things that I wanted to do, and I honestly I don't know if I have enough time for this to do this yet. But we've got Prettia Patrol coming back tomorrow, and I would really I want to run the ROI for it. I want to run the ROI, but to do that, I roughly know what the rewards are. I don't know how much of them drop per battle. Like, I know I can see if I can pull up my one Word document that I saved a bunch of stuff into. Very nice, Daniel. SK are sick. Oh, I've got way too much schoolwork mixed in here. There we go. See if I can put this on the screen. No, that's not what I wanted. Oh, then he already did Egnard's already literally do like all the math? Oh, he did all the math. Man, do we even need to make a video of this? Yeah, the only awkward part about this is Egnar's is actually making YouTube videos now. Why wouldn't, like, and I don't mean this to throw shade, but like, why would you not make a YouTube video on that? Like, I realize that he's probably more used to the whatchamacallit format, the Reddit format, but like that's a good video. Has he not done that? I don't think he did. All right, well, maybe we can focus on the other video that I wanted to make that had nothing to do with this. And that was getting people set up for Jabba. All right, maybe we work on that one. All right, so for Jabba Zeta, so Dre videos will be 2 months away. So let's see. Let's see if we can pull some stuff up here.
Every clash, he tightens his hold, an empire reborn, ruthless and bold. He stands as a conqueror, a man without peer, and under his gaze all will live.
This is the DTMG song, Bane. Yeah, Benny. That's kind of what we're trying to do tonight. I don't know if I'm gonna do. Honestly, I might do an Aphra video first, just because that one's easier. Although I know significantly less people bought that pack. Aphra is actually pretty simple, for the most part. Her squad in 3v3 or 5v5. This is the base. Like you kind of This is kind of what you're working with, and then after that, there aren't too many options. It kind of depends on what you're trying to do. Some of the safe ones, like IG-88, because he fits the role of both a scoundrel and a dark side droid. Vader is actually still pretty good as well, because he gets a lot of the bonuses because she like calls him out by name. And then the other one that a lot of people use but might sacrifice another team for you is B2. This is actually probably the more common Jabba counter, which I think a lot of people are gonna probably have to get used to. So it just depends on what you're trying to do. I actually disagree with that Warlock. I think Chrysanthemum's garbage under Aphra. He doesn't taunt like at all. Like he doesn't break the synergy because he gets called out by name, but way too much of Chrysanthemum's unique is tied up to Hutt Cartel. Like he just sits there and does nothing under Aphra. Granted, I guess if you don't have Jabba and you have to use him somewhere, it's not the worst place, but I think you're much better off using B2 or Vader or IG or IPD actually is really good in there too. Yeah, IG-88, B2, IPD, Vader. Those are kind of the four you swap between. This is not the time we stream our Grand Arenas, but we're working on some other stuff. Do I plan on uploading any more of the songs to YouTube? Probably not, Jaguar. I need to, maybe I'll do this over Christmas break. I need to upload them all to Spotify. I would talk a little bit with Free, Ursa's moderator, and we kind of spitballed it a little bit to see if we could figure out a way to upload it to Spotify. Oh, what's up, Zareth? Dude, are you awake, Zareth? What am I doing? That was a great question. We're waiting for Zareth is what we're doing. But if Zareth's about to go, yeah, they have not gotten much traction on YouTube, and I'm not too worried about like them from a results point of view. It's more so just like, why am I going to upload something that someone's going to listen to twice in the last 2 days, you know? Like it just doesn't really seem worth the work at this point. What's working versus Ray Ezra? Starkiller. Also, Wolf, thank you for the raid. Good to have you. What a less shirt, not more shirts. Evil, you get more shirts, Bo. So for the Jabba pack, where is it? But I think what I want to do is I want to make a Zeta priority list for Hutt Cartel. But I'm trying to think of how I should do it. I think we should probably do these characters plus Jabba himself. Okay, Whenever you stream, we'll just raid you and probably call out at theirs there. We'll keep everyone warm for you. Kabuto or Kabuto. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. But okay, so let's do this. Who are the characters that were already given their Zetas? Was it Chrysanthemum and Gamgard that both got free Zetas out of this? Oh, he's not a bounty hunter. How could I tell that one? I thought Gamgard got it too. Which is really, really kind of sad because their Zetas suck. Like, I mean, I get it's better than nothing, but like, man, like if you had to pick 2 Zetas from the Hutt Cartel faction, I guess Boba's is actually really bad too. Well, we're gonna put Boba here too, because Boba's is just the it's the oh, it's under his unique, isn't it? Yeah, recover 100%. Yeah, what an awful Zeta. Is there a usable Hutt Cartel team before Jabba? Not, I mean, it depends on what division you're in. If you're like really low, then sure, a Boba Fett lead, Chrysanthemum, Boosh, it'll do something. It's fine, but it's not like Padme before JMK. All right, I think the proper wording here is going to be irrelevant, because you either get them for free or you just don't need them. You'd think so, Boris, but this is a weird time of the year for me. Okay, so I'm not even sure if I know it. So Boosh's Zeta is arguably going to be more mandatory than a lot of Jabba's, which is crazy, but it's a big deal. Do I scout my GAC opponents? I look to see if they have the new toys, and then if I need to save the counters for the new toys. That's about it. Although I didn't even do it this time. Our current opponent doesn't have Balin, and I still held Inquisitors. All right, now we've got to. We got to figure out a way to. We got a way to list Jabba's, because Boosh is very important for the team. Man, yeah, I mean, you're not even gonna use Greedo on this team. Oh, that sounds fun, Warlock. Jawa's with that, what's his face? I mean, Greedo's just not even on the team. Like that's Greedo's problem. Greedo's problem isn't even the Zeta. I need to teach this app to learn how to shuffle. Does not know how to shuffle. You're going in the irrelevant pile. From the shadows I arise, feel the power that I wield. The dark side flows within me, the light shall never heal with the and I don't think Mob Enforcer has one. Yeah, apparently I don't think this is gonna be actually that hard. Does Mob Enforcer have one? Man, they reworked her kit and everything. Honestly, if there's one character that probably discourages CG from trying to rework useless characters, it might be Mob Enforcer. Because, man, they tried and it did nothing. Like, I think the only time I've ever used her was in Conquest for, like, a support thing. Where you are ranked, everyone has all the new stuff. Our current opponent doesn't have Balin, which was very helpful. I mean, we're in Kyber 1. Alright, how important is Scandos? He only has the one. And I'm guessing this isn't it, because the other way we would get it for free. Oh, that's not it, is it? We're gonna have to look this up. I've seen some of your YouTube content, never gonna lie. Thanks to the raid train. Oh, also, yeah, you got a Kabuto. Yeah, we typically don't stream this late, so it's a bit odd for us. Okay, so it is this one. It's, wow, bonus turn, that's it. That's all. I feel like that's really, like, low priority. It's not bad. It's certainly not going to fall into the irrelevant category. But it's definitely not top. Yeah, overall Zeta usefulness. So the whole point of this, what we're trying to do for a video is basically anyone who went up to the Jabba Lightspeed bundle, like, what are they supposed to do? Like, what characters need their Zetas? How they should be modded, where you should be using them, what comps you should be using. That's kind of the whole concept here. So yes, it is essentially a Zeta ranking. Then we're gonna have to do Jabba again. Yeah, we'll just put that in for now. We're gonna have to rename that. It's gonna make more sense later. And then this is probably where it is. And I'm probably going to recommend that most people don't do Embo right away, just because, I mean, you can put Boba or Game Guard on the team. Oh, I did not see your comment. Like, we'll mention Embo War. Because he is the ideal fifth. We're definitely going to talk about him when it comes to the Omicrons. It's not great. Subnate dog. We came to talk crap on CLS. That's what we came to do. Is Ember better than Boba? In most cases, yes. Most cases. Boba's arguably better against Night Sisters. But for the most part, Embo's a big pain in the butt. All right, now the other thing we're gonna need to do. This is where things are gonna get kind of messy. We're gonna have to start ranking Jabbas. So Jabba, awkwardly enough, his worst Zeta is actually the Galactic Legend one, which is super weird because that is almost never the case. But with the fact that he can't be targeted, it changes things. So I'll just put this on here as a visual. So his worst one, Zeta will be streaming soon. We're just kind of keeping things warm until he does. So the worst one is obviously Galactic Legend, and the reason why is because all it does is add survivability, and Jabba can't really be targeted. So you do want it eventually, so you don't have like Jabba dying before Cursant or Embo, because that can happen. But yeah, so that's last. Now the question is, which was the most important? Is it leadership? Just because that's how you get contract. I don't honestly, like, Bushes is more important than the contract is, I think. If you don't have Bushes and your enemy team can attack out a turn, you're gonna get CLS'd. And you're gonna get CLS'd bad. Like, Boosh might just straight up be the most important Zeta on the entire team. Shields is more useful. The good Kron, high tanky, he's very tanky. Sure, yeah, you want it eventually, but I think it's not the number one. Or I don't know if I would put any of them behind it. All right, so what is Jabba's most important Zeta? That's the question. Like, this one, honestly, is super annoying. And I don't think you really get ult charge without this, do you? Or maybe not as much. No, you do get it. Whenever an ally with my kind of scum starts their turn, uses a special ability. If anyone with my kind of scum defeats an enemy Jabba, the Hutt gains 6% ultimate charge. I feel like that's got to be a big portion of it, though. That's got to, like, the base got to be a big portion. Where's Overcast when I need him? Overcasted knows what. Oh, we can just peep his account maybe. Oh, what's his name? It's not Overcasted in game. What's Overcasted's in-game name? Does anyone know? I've gone up against him. Didn't Karen just do this? Like is it Lumdenberg? I'm not gonna remember. Jabba's in the leader slot whenever an enemy with less than number gains bonus turn. So this is like an anti-turn meter one. I'm not really sure how important that is. Walt Wallenberg, that's it. Which one is he skipping on? Or is he skipping on any of them? Oh, his Jabba has 6 Zetas. Okay, never mind. I feel like the basic is actually towards the top. Like that, you've got to be getting a lot of ultimate charge from that. Honestly, this is more like the 30% protection is more annoying. All right, so let's do it. Let's do it this way. Basic is higher than Galactic Legend. I know that much. What's up, John? Crime Lord. So this one actually really, this one seems lower too. Defense penetration up, speed up, advantage. I mean, if you're the opponent team doesn't really even have any dispels. I guess you don't have to have a dispel; it can just expire. But I feel like these are good. They're not game breaking though. Oh, awesome. Thank you for that, Zito. All right, we're going to put... Prime Lord here. We'll put basic above that. Yeah, getting the rank where to eat someone is pretty important. All right, dispel all buffs, deal special damage, and inflict buff immunity on target enemy for 2 turns, which can't be dispelled or resisted. Inflict an additional throw on all enemies for 2 turns for every 20% ultimate charge the Hutt has, which can't be resisted. That's probably a big deal, actually. That's probably the most important one we've seen so far. That really messes up a lot of teams. Locked buff immunity sucks. If you guys disagree, please tell me. Leadership, because leadership is essentially just contract. Like, that's all it is. This might be highest just because of what you're giving to the rest of the team. Because, like, what does Bush's contract do to her? Yeah, I mean, that's probably just too much. Why am I streaming? Because we were hanging out in the Gambit Discord, and everyone was like, Calvin, why are you awake? And I'm like, because I am. And then they were like, we might as well stream until Zareth is live, so here we are. Oh, you're welcome, Steven. We already done with GAC, but we're hanging out for a minute. We're gonna see all the Zetas. Yeah, so what is Cursana? Because Cursana gains like damage immunity, right? Yeah, the question is though, do you even? I think you still get the contract. Because Boosh is really the one getting you the contract. Because you're just hitting people with thermals. Although, does this not apply thermals? No, it does. Okay, so that you don't need that. Yeah, so I think leadership is gonna. I think leadership's gonna take the cake here. The base is a little more important with the charge protection up, but I hear more than Crumb's revenge. Does Jabba get called? Oh, it's only during Jabba's turn. He's gonna. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's close, Warlock. Oh, really? Never on. All right, so that makes me feel really good about this KY, because those are bottom two right now. that actually gives me a ton of that gives me a huge, not self-esteem boost, but like a lot more confidence about what we're saying. I mean, I would argue you want them in the long run, but if you're constantly short on Zetas, man, those two are just not it. All right, and then number one. Yeah, the turn meter thing. Whose Discord were you in? Second question, can I join a Gambit? Oh, yeah, definitely. Absolutely. Yeah, so I think it's this one, right? Yeah, it's the anti-turn meter one. I don't know how much this one matters. Like, Huck shuts this down. I guess it's probably better for... It's probably actually better for stopping Aphra, really. Assuming she didn't get doubt on everyone. Which she doesn't consistently have out. I think leadership's going to take it for number one. I feel like Crumb's Revenge is legit. Is probably number two. What do you guys think? Where does this fall? The anti-turn meter, is it worse or better than the basic? Or Crumb's Revenge? I'm pretty definitively sure it's not better than the leadership. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. We're like 3 or 4. I think I'm gonna put it at 4. It's not bad. And I think I'm still of the opinion. That Boosh's Zeta is more important than every single one of these. Now they pronounce tenacity. Yep. For what now? Oh, not only does it get buff immunity, you get thermals on everyone, so you can start getting work done towards. Okay, yeah. Crumbs are. Yeah, I think I'm comfortable with Crumbs' Revenge. So for the first tier, I feel like this. So this is Bush's Zeta, and then probably Jabba's first 3, or maybe his first 2. Yeah, I think we do that. So let's word it this way. Basic. Hey, what is the word for and in Latin that's shorter than it? Is that it? Is that Latin? Can I just put the word and in there? I cannot. Okay. It is just these. Okay. I like how a lot of people know that. All right, so I feel like basic and illustrious, like those are pretty important to have next, and then we're gonna put Crime Lord and Galactic Legend with Scanda, where I mean you kind of want them, but you don't need them immediately. It could be very true, Cannoli. All right, where are we gonna put Embo? I'll put Embo here. Probably not Dangler. Hey, all right, let's do you need his Zeta to get to his Omicron? You do. I mean, you can realistically, you can do with Embo in most game modes except for like TW. Like, and his Zeta is required to get his Omicron. We'll leave him down there, and that way we won't forget about him. But he's not really necessary. Him nor Zeta are necessary to get the team going, except for TW. I don't know, Georgie. I've only ever done it with Zombicron. All right, so this is. I feel like this is pretty good for. Yeah, so it depends on where you're at, Zito Knight. Embo is a part of the best comp for the most part, but the team is still functional without him. Like, Jabba will do most of the things he needs to do without Embo. The place where you really get crapped on is going to be TW, and it's because of his Omicron, which is, like, wildly good. It's very, very good. And I believe it's still bugged so that it persists after he dies, which sucks. Like, it's not guaranteed, but it's likened to the likelihood of 2 shots largely, which has been a very big deal for the higher guilds. Yeah, if you don't have Embo, then it's probably Boba. Boba or Gamguard. Probably Boba. Do Boba. But if Boba's doing something important for you, Gamguard's fine. How important is Chrysanthemum's Omni? It's not. Embo's Omicron is amazing. Chrysanthemum's is mid at best. It like messes slightly with the Aphra counter and really doesn't do much else. right, we'll do that next. CW amazing. GAC mid. And then I don't think Lando's is very good either. I really don't know much about that one though. Oh, he's not even a bounty hunter, he's a smuggler. I'd say Jabba, Matt. Oh, this is his Omicron. Oh yeah, that really doesn't look that good. It just like slightly boosts up Boosh. Yeah, we're gonna lead that with Chrysanthemum. Doesn't look awful, but eh. That's a question for X, Mary J. Is he live yet? Oh, he is live. All right. All right, we'll probably raid our good friend X here in a second. Or maybe finish this out and then raid X. Doesn't Gamguard have one? And isn't it like awful? Oh, we'll put Boosh's in here too. I don't think anyone else here has an Omicron. I'll leave that garbage. Yeah, games is TV. Absolutely not. And then Boosh's raid isn't active anymore, so let's do this. EVE garbage. Yeah, that looks good. All right, so we've got Omicrons and Zetas taken care of. So the reason why, Matt, is because prior to Jabba, Squad Arena was a really big deal, and all the crystals were there. And pretty much when all of the whenever Big Geo would come in, would dominate Squad Arena. Like when Ray and SLKR came out, they dominated Squad Arena. When JML and C came out, mostly JML dominated Squad Arena. JML and C. And then when JMK and Lord Vader came out, Lord Vader was at the transition time, so he wasn't really that big of a deal. But JMK was the meta, like, so you were getting a lot of value from that Galactic Legend. I feel like when Jabba came out, they were really trying to push or trying to convince people that he was worth going after, even though he wasn't going to be doing anything amazing in Squad Arena because Squad Arena didn't matter anymore. So like he got a bunch of events in TB. He was really important in the raid. He got his own little personal event. So I think that's really the reason why. But because Leia has had an event since as well. She has like the final tier for Endor Escalation where you get Omicrons. So yeah. All right, so we have Zetas, we have Omicrons. I think we need to do modding now. I don't even know if I don't know if we'll cover what's his face in here. Now let's do this. Oh, I don't want that here. Yeah, get rid of that. Modding. You're always going to use those three. And then it's really one of these two, isn't it? I mean, Cad Bane for support Kron. But I mean, that's a bit of a stretch. How high is his tenacity normally? 144. Yeah, so he also gives negative 30% potency with that Omicron. Very nice, Matt. Okay. That was really straightforward. Oh, my Bush is mod. We're gonna have to remod her. How high? Her potency is like astronomically high, though. Oh, he needs better sets. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change his mods around. Dude, I sliced a really ugly mod earlier today, Nate Dogg, and the thing completely crapped out on me. It was bad. This one right here, it had 2 good hits on speed and 3 good hits on offense. I then proceeded to roll it to 6E and give it 4 more slices or whatever. Every single one of them went into flat defense or protection. I didn't get any more of this. I was kind of mad. Like, not a single hit. All right. I mean, how you mod these guys really just doesn't matter that much, does it? Yeah, it was bad, Nate Dogg. Oh, nice, Warlock. That's awesome. All right, so I think that's pretty much what we need. And I mean, the comps aren't complicated. Comps are really not complicated. So bright. Like that's your 3v3 comp. What's the highest speed secondary you can get on a 5-star mod? I think it's technically 30, but I don't know if anyone's ever done that. Wait, did you mean 1 hit or in all the hits, Matt? $30 on arrows. Not a secondary at that point, though. Yeah, it's 30, but probably not gonna happen for most people. Do most ideal. Go. Oh, 15 to 20 speed is amazing, yeah. Alright, we'll call this one budget. Yeah, most of my mods that I consider, like anything that goes over 15 speed, I will be able to put somewhere. Like if you filter all my mods, but like you take off all the unassigned ones, and you sort them by speed, and you you know, don't talk about arrows, you won't find a single mod over 14 speed. Like anything that I can get to hit 15 or more speed, it finds a home. Like it always does every single time without fail. All right. So we got Zeta's, Omi's, modding, comps. I don't really think there's anything else we need to cover. I just might make the, I may or may not make an infographic, I'm not sure. Now, Aphra. Tuskens are honestly super easy. The title of the stream is technically wrong. Is that annoyed? Yeah, we're working on basically some videos regarding how to use the light speed bundles after you buy them, like basically how to use Hut Cartel and whatnot. That's basically what's happening. Bad secondaries like protection and defense. Oh, absolutely, yeah. Even with bad secondaries, 15 speed is 15 speed. It'll find a way. Man, Tuskens are really easy. I don't even know if they need a video. Maybe just like what they beat? Because they're probably going to be an offensive team for most people. Other than 3v3. I don't know how much their mods actually even matter. Yeah, no, we might do Spidey Man. We might do one. We might do one for Jabba, one for Aphra, and then one for all the other ones combined. That might just be what we do. Because Aphra will be a little bit more in depth too. Yeah, because Aphra's actually gets you some good stuff, like. Not you. Sana's team is usually... What team are you basically getting for free? Captain Han and Rolo. Yeah, we can do Stormtrooper Han. Yeah, Kara, she kind of fits that too. Maybe Lando as well. Are we missing anyone like really important? Obviously Sana herself, but honestly, is there any other character that goes into this team other than Sana? I think these might be all the options. What's up, Jacob? How you doing? I've heard that before, Psycho Cheese. Heard that before. Jabba Killer. Oh, I'm running a squad competitions I'm allowed to use. Honestly, the Tusken one really isn't doing anything for us right now. Nate Dog, I think it was probably an oversight, but I also think it's an oversight they probably don't really care about. Like, if you have people buying multiple Lightspeed bundles and end up putting themselves back like 20 or 30 Zetas because you literally are buying so many of them, them getting a free Zeta on Gamguard and Chrysanthemum, which were arguably the worst ones, like, it just doesn't... I wouldn't touch it. Like, is it what they intended? Probably not. Does it actually matter? Not really. I think it's... I just don't... There's some things just are not worth the bad PR. So I hope they don't change it. Just because it's not worth it for me. It's petty, man. I would much rather they not. If it was like there was some other bug or glitch in the system where every single character was coming with a Zeta, then yeah, they probably need to fix that, because that wasn't their intention, and that actually is relevant. But if things aren't relevant, don't mess with it. That's my opinion. Like, let people have the freebie. Man, what even is the ideal? What is the ideal Sana team? I really feel like it is. I feel like these three, like, which one has the best chance of stopping Wampa? That's what we need. That's what we need. That's the real question we need to be looking at. Yeah, just leave it alone. Yeah, because Captain Han Solo has the daze. Sana has tenacity down. Yeah, you're probably right, Warlock. It probably is, but that was his face. No. Sana. People are using... Oh, okay, yeah. This is exactly what I want to look at. All right, so... Yeah, it looks like Lando's the loser. So if we want to stop... That's Daze, that's ability block. Yeah, this probably is... It probably is just without what's-his-face. Are there other options than what we talked about? Oh, Princess Leia, that's not a good option. Hondo. We could tell people to do that. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, if people don't want to have to go around to build Dash, oh, that could be a really easy solution. Thank you, the aisle. Yeah, that might just be the easiest way to do this. Yeah, so I think the solution is Lando's the loser, but yeah, using Hondo in there really that might actually be really fun. How much does Hondo change the win rate? So it gets beaten 85% of the time without Hondo. The win rate is 79%. He actually makes it easier to beat. That's weird. Maybe we don't recommend that. It actually makes it quite a bit easier to beat, but is that a lot less battles? Yeah, significantly less battles, so maybe that's just data noise. He's just not going to gain any synergy other than the fact that he's going to have multiple scoundrel allies. They're just going to do nothing for him. And honestly, this comp should stop Wampa for the most part. That combined with Kara actually seems really important. Yeah, I like that quite a bit actually. So we have comps. I guess we do 3v3. I feel like Sana just completely falls apart in 3v3 though. Yeah, it's Captain Honolulu. Also, it looks like Zareth is live. I think we can go ahead and raid him now. It's about 1:30 for Calvin, so it's probably about time I go to bed. All right, thank you guys for hanging out with us. YouTube, I'm not sure if I have anywhere to send you guys. Oh, we do. Set up Troopers on break. All right, you guys. A little small stream just to break everyone's streaks, but... appreciate you guys. Till the next time.